WDSU first warning weather. I'm calculating about an hour and 15 minutes for landfall officially coming from Hurricane Milton at this time. It's going to be the center of the hurricane, the center of that eye wall that's going to be as it moves on shore, making official landfall. But this storm is already still a major hurricane with max sustained winds at 120. This means gusts are still higher than that. That's just an average wind speed over 1 minute. We've got a northeast movement at 15, and we've got the pressure that's gone up to 952. So we've continued to weaken this storm. The winds have continued to blow this storm apart. As you can see, that this is kind of more of a comma-shaped storm at the time. South, really, they're mostly done with at least the worst of the winds and the worst of the various heaviest rain. That's going to move north. These outer bands were responsible for tons of tornadoes earlier in the day. Those are the outer bands with at least a dozen or so reported tornadoes. Doesn't mean there was a dozen tornadoes or 24, but at least the number of reports. Still tropical storm status with winds at 70 miles per hour that you can start to see here. As we move in and show you more about what's going on, focused into what's happening in Florida, here is Doppler radar at that time. This is live Doppler radar and showing that, look at those storms, tons and tons of lightning with those supercells out ahead of the main part of the storm, which you zoom in and show that eye wall, dead center of it right here, just about 25 miles. That's going to be from around Sarasota to Bradenton, near Venice here as well. So there's the latest imagery. Still have some lightning strikes out ahead of it too. What are we looking at for wind speeds? 94, 87 miles per hour. I've seen some of the winds as high as 125. And again, that's pretty high up in the sky here too. Rainfall rates coming down again, 1.5, 3.5 inches per hour. That's typical. We could even find rain rates that we had that were upwards of 7 inches per hour. So pretty incredible. Tornado watches have been taken away in some cases. They still remain towards the Florida Keys. They still remain on the east part of the Florida Peninsula from Port St. Lucie to Orlando and still the Tampa and Bradenton. Current wind gusts, 71 miles per hour in Bradenton right here. And we look at the forecast for the strong winds, which will still have to deal with the late night and overnight hours, and not until we get to Thursday afternoon will this thing be completely clear from Florida. So there's still a long ways to go. Storm surge just south of Tampa now could top out as high as 13 feet. For Tampa Bay, up to 9 feet, but that's similar to what they had with Hurricane Helene, where they topped out with storm surge. It was around 7 to 8 feet here too. Rainfall is already estimated closing in near 10 inches of rain, and there is still a lot more of this to come. We could end up with rainfall totals that top out near 17 inches of rain of what we're finding here. We still have flood watches, flood warnings that are still in effect, and we look for the landfall coming in just in about the next hour. That's 6:30 our time, 7:30 their time. So that would be 10 minutes from now, obviously 6:30, so give that another hour. This one's a little bit too quick. Not until we get to Thursday afternoon will the storm be completely gone. So, of course, watching this very closely and sending Florida our best. Now, it's been much different here, topping out near 90 Bogalusa, 86 here. Real-time temperatures, we're working 80s, and the dew points are up a little bit here today, but still pretty comfortable when we find those near 80 in the depths of the summer. Low temperatures tomorrow. It's pretty much a temperature forecast from here. We'll be into the 50s North Shore, 60s for the South Shore. Tons of sun, but there are still some gusty conditions, small craft advisory offshore, and then kicking in will be some flood advisories for some of those coastal zones combined with high tide and some of those winds. Top temps similar tomorrow, but the dew points will drop a little bit, so lows by Friday into the 50s. Head into the weekend and you think it's a little bit crisp into Friday. We'll drop temperatures even further going into Saturday morning. Look at Bogalusa flirting with some 40s, and we're not going to stop there. An even stronger fall front next week. That will drop high temperatures to close to room temp outside at 74 and maybe even lows here in New Orleans into the 50s.